Everybody there? Is it working? Working? Is this thing on? Oh, okay. Sure. Anyway, it is Thursday, what I like to call Little Friday, March 14th, Pi Day, PI Day. Pie. It's not like the pie you eat. It's because it's 314. 314 mathematical pi, PI, not PIE. But you can eat pie today if you want. Anyway, good morning. It is Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Okay, I saw a little something jumpy there. My internet, something. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me just apologize right off if it's. Now, I was doing that. Okay, but I know that's it gets sometimes it gets a little janky. I apologize for that. All right, good morning, everybody. We do have maybe some serious weather to talk about for later on this evening, tonight, into early tomorrow, which I'm going to get to here in just a second. But first, checking the Plano cam here at almost 7:30 on this Thursday morning. Everything looking fine. Sunshine this morning, and it's mild, even warm. Temperatures are almost 60. We'll check that too. But you can see there's just a few clouds around, not a big deal. We can go and check the AAA systems weather camera downtown, the one that we use on television. Look at that. And we're looking off to the west, and we are seeing a few clouds, mid-level clouds, nothing much going on there. But anyway, all is looking pretty fine this morning. Nothing to be concerned about, not yet. I think today is mostly going to be dry, and it's going to, most of anything to pop up is going to happen overnight, very tomorrow morning, the way the models are looking at everything. Let's check the radar, and here comes. Yeah, there's something janky going on. I've got but anyway, I digress and bring you back to what the radar is going to show you here. Um, the radar cameras, I think, take up a lot. Sometimes that's why when you see some of these things, it's just not wanting to work correctly. Strange things are happening. Okay. Oh, I'm back. No, you're still there? Okay, good. I am so sorry. I got to work on these issues. I think what's happening is I'm trying to use too many different sources and they pull down, even though I've got a really strong bandwidth. Some of these things just will not work at the same time while I'm trying to live stream. I see I got those things cut off and everything's fine. So thank you for bearing with me for that little brief moment there that we had that hiccup. Okay, let's move on because I don't want to take up a lot of your time. Let's move on to temperatures and the model blender. That's where we'll go next. And as you can see, we will be right on the cusp of 80 degrees today. Yesterday, we hit 76. That was not a record. The average high is 59. So we were 17 degrees above average yesterday. I think we'll go 80 today, which is only 2 degrees shy of the record set back in 2012 of 82. Could even hit 82 today, but 80 for sure. Pretty confident in that. Tonight will be in the low 60s, but then the thunderstorms come rolling in after midnight. Still looks like the timing is going to be about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I know that's kind of scary. Hopefully, it will not be so severe that we really have to worry about such things. But there's going to be an active period of thunderstorms overnight. So make sure you've got your weather radios turned on. Make sure you've downloaded the News40 weather app. Wait a minute. Let me bring that up. Where'd it go? No, I don't want that. That's what I wanted right there. So you can see down below me here, you can scan that while we're talking about this. You can download the News40 weather app right there. That circle, that QR code. Just take your phone like this, hold it up to that. Yep. And it will, you don't have to take a picture of it. You can, but when you hold your phone up to it, it'll scan that code and it will give you a link to download the app. Then you just go there. And if you have an iPhone or an Android, either way, you'll get the app because I want you to be ready just in case we do have active weather during the overnight hours. And those are the worst ones as far as, trying to track and trying to alert you because most of you will be asleep. I want to make sure you've got a weather radio and the app together, not one or the other. You need both. Outdoor warning sirens, they are rendered useless if the power goes off in the backup or they're damaged or something's wrong. I mean, it's nice to have, but most people cannot hear those in their house unless it's right next to them. Don't depend on an outdoor warning siren. They are designed for those that are already outdoors. They're not designed for people to hear in a house or indoors. Okay. My nose is itching. So it's all this pollen that's starting to go around. Okay. Back to the model blender. So we go near 70 tomorrow, showers ending in the morning, and all the nasty weather will move on. Then it'll be cooler as we go through the day. Saturday, sunshine, mid 60s. The coolest period is going to be Monday. Monday, I'm going with 50. They've got 47 showing here. But after Friday morning, after tomorrow morning, we are rain free. So we are going to get colder for a day. And as I said, been saying this time of the year, we can get cooler or colder for 1 or 2 days at the most, and then it's over. Then we're back into the warm, back into the spring like temperatures. That's what's happening here. Next week, we'll all be in the 60s. Who knows? Maybe even warmer than that. Okay. All right. Good deal. Let's move on to the weather maps, and I'll show you where severe weather is going on this morning, and it's around the St. Louis area, north of St. Louis, and that's where the red zone is going to be set up today for the worst of the weather, as you can very well see that far away from us. Today, we're going to be dry all day long. Still, the presence of high pressure here, we're going to be dry. But from Peoria to Springfield to Champaign, Illinois to St. Louis to Jeff City, all the way back into the Ozarks, this is where the severe weather setup is going to be today, and it's a pretty good setup. Um, so this area will begin shifting our direction tonight, but in a weakened state. So that's what I'm hoping as this system moves east, we will not get the kind of severe weather that they're likely to see west of us. Now, here's 7 o'clock tonight. we are still dry in the Bowling Green I-65 corridor. But just west of us, there will be that severe weather risk moving toward Evansville, Cape Girardeau, Mount Vernon, Paducah, Western Kentucky, Boot Hill in Missouri, and then central Arkansas. As we get into the overnight hours, here's 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. The severe threat weakens, and it's just a lot of heavy rain, some lightning and thunder, gusty wind, maybe even a little bit of hail overnight. And yes, there is a possibility of a brief spin up, but it's not a guarantee. The tornado threat is kind of on the low end for Bowling Green in southern Kentucky, but we're going to keep an eye on it all night long. And your newly downloaded News 40 weather app will send you alerts and let you know what's going on. Here's 7 o'clock around this time tomorrow in the morning. Still raining pretty good here in the Bowling Green area. Here comes our cold front, one of two cold fronts. This one passes by and cuts off the rain for the rest of Friday. But as high pressure builds in on Saturday, slightly cooler with sunshine, there is a secondary backdoor cold front that will not bring us rain on Sunday, but this is the one that's going to cool us down for Monday with highs only upper 40s to around 50, and it's going to be breezy. So a chilly day for Monday, maybe even Tuesday, but then we start to warm back up after that. Any kind of snow and all that kind of stuff, it's going to stay well away from us. Here we go into Tuesday, then into Wednesday, and so forth and so on. Like I said, once we get past the rain, the thunderstorms late tonight and early tomorrow, we are going to be we're going to be good as far as rain chances. We're not going to see any more rain chances after tomorrow morning. It's going to stay mainly sunny through the rest of the weekend, turning just a little cooler. But I don't see any more rain in the forecast for a while after that into next week. One more thing before I go, and that's the severe weather threat. And as you can see, it's a large area, pretty large area of the severe weather potential on the national scale. You see it. We're in the level 1 marginal risk right here, that dark green shaded area, low end marginal risk. But things can happen even with a level 1 marginal risk. And keep in mind, this is going into the overnight hours before it hits here. Level 2 in those areas I showed you, Missouri, Illinois, West Tennessee, West Kentucky, Arkansas. That's a level 2 slight risk. But the greatest threat today is going to be in this kind of an orange shaded area, southern Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma. That is a level 3 enhanced risk. Let's go close to home here. Here is the way it looks tonight. Again, we're in the green marginal risk level 1. Places like, well, along the Ohio River, Paducah, especially Murray, Mayfield, maybe even Cadiz back that way, um, Eddyville. Yeah, they're in the level 2 slight risk. All right. Here's the tornado outlook for tonight. Zero, well, next to zero. We'll say a non-zero threat, which means it's less than 2%. And it is 2%, 2 to 4% back into far western Kentucky. So you can see the tornado threat. This is the tornado outlook for tonight is not that great. But never say never. Severe wind, that's a little bit of a higher threat, even for Bowling Green, 5 to 14% chance of damaging winds with that line of storms as it comes in about 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then there's the hail threat. And you can see here that we're again in the 5 to 14% category of seeing hail 2 inches greater than 2 inches in diameter. But the really hail core type storms are going to be north of Indianapolis, through parts of Illinois, St. Louis, and then down into Arkansas, where the tornado threat is also the highest. So we could have some hail producing storms um, overnight tonight into early tomorrow. It is a possibility. So that's what I want you to take away mostly from this presentation of what we're looking at. So I do expect us to have some active weather again coming in around, let's say 1 to 3, 1 to 3 tonight, overnight, 1 to 3 a.m. Somewhere in that window from west to east, that line of storms is going to come in at the leading edge of that complex is where you're most likely to get a brief spin up or damaging wind threat or even some hail. Okay. Then after that, it's just going to rain a lot. You'll hear some thunder, see some lightning, but then after that, it's just rain. And we could pick up an inch of rain or more out of this system before it ends tomorrow morning. After that, we're good. We're clean and clear after that for the upcoming weekend, but it's going to turn cooler by yeah, Monday into Tuesday. Today's high again 80, which is only 2 degrees shy of the record set back in 2012. All right, you guys, stick with us. If I need to come on late tonight, early tomorrow morning, I will right here. Or if it looks like it's going to be worse than what I just told you, then I will be at the TV station, News 40, on your television with the weather team, Darius and Noah and myself. And we'll be live streaming on your phone if it becomes necessary. We're not just going to do it just to be on, but if it looks like it's really going to do something, we'll be right here on your phone. Hopefully you've downloaded that app, the News 40 weather app, and it will send out instant alerts. See that? It'll send out instant alerts, and there it is. Yep. Well, the ads, but you've got radar, instant alerts. It'll pop up notifications on your phone if there's lightning close by, or if you're in the path of a warning, severe thunderstorm, tornado, flash flood. It'll pop up on your phone, and if you leave your sound on your phone tonight, it'll ping and it should wake you up as to what's going on. Okay. Just in case. I'm just trying to get you prepared just in case. And then, of course, where is it? It's back here where I have it on display. And this is something you should also have is a NOAA weather radio. Um, This is my demonstration model, which I take with me to different places, which I have some of those places coming up at Ace Hardware stores. If you want to get a weather radio today, I recommend going to Ace Hardware Marketplace. They have them or should have them in stock, and there should be a manager or somebody there that knows how to program it. If there's no one there to program it, um, feel free to bring it by News 40, downtown Bowling Green. It only takes a few minutes. I can do it at some point, but I'm not there until later today. So I'd rather you have someone take care of that, or you can go online to midlandradio.com right there, midlandradio.com. They have, and you can look on YouTube as well. Gosh, my nose itches. Somebody's coming or a storm is coming. Go online to YouTube and they can, there's videos showing you how to program that yourself. You can do it. It's not that hard. Okay, gosh, 20 minutes already gone. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay weather aware as always. Thank you for watching as always. God bless you.